figment of his imagination, but Tommy knew the boogeyman was real.
He's dead! I killed him! Tommy, Lizzie, run! I know you're still alive, you son of a bitch. Laurie Strode didn't kill you. I don't care what they say on the news.
2 years ago, Tommy had his last encounter with the evil known as Micheal Myers. In the conflict, the Holdenville Baptist Church blew up and former police chief Brackett died. The townspeople said Tommy Doyle was responsible, that he was insane.
Talking to yourself again, Doyle? Only crazy people talk to themselves. Fuck you, Krug.
Remember, no beatings, Mr. Krug. We don't want Tommy's body covered in bruises when the medical examiner performs an autopsy following his suicide.
What are you talking about, Wynn?
You have outlived your usefulness to us. You will be sacrificed tomorrow. Ritual strangulation, seemingly a suicide.
You know he's not dead, Wynn. And I bet you know more about Laurie Strode's disappearance than you'll admit.
Laurie Strode is dead. But of course, you're right. Evil never dies. Evil is like a cancer. You can cut it out, but cells will continue to metastasize. Give him the injection.
Ah! Ah! I knew it! Don't you ever die, you bastard!
For over 20 years, the small town has lived in mortal dread of the boogeyman. 23 years ago, Lindsay Wallace met the boogeyman and looked into his eyes and lived to tell the tale. That's what she does now. Tell tales, true stories for a Chicago paper. She's a damn good reporter. Passed the awards to prove it. Now, she's returned to tell the biggest story of all. The true story of Micheal Myers. Last year, a news report from California stated Micheal Myers was dead, decapitated by his sister, Laurie Strode. But after all these years, the people of Haddonfield still fear Halloween. Dozens of murders have taken place here over the past 2 decades, and old habits are hard to break. Most folk pack up for the night and drive to Russellville, 30 miles away. It's safer for the children to trick-or-treat there. Lindsay used to love Halloween and scary movies, but after that night 23 years ago, things that go bump in the night hold no attraction for her. That night in the Doyle house, Lindsay and her playmate Tommy stared into the devil's eyes and came within an inch of dying. She saw the face of evil, tasted the razor-sharp sensation of total terror. Since then, nothing Hollywood has to offer could compare with that night of fear. Besides, who wants to scare themselves for fun when you live in fear, jump at shadows, and at age 31 still sleep with the lights on?
Shortly after the murders were discovered at the prestigious Hillcrest Academy, where Laurie Strode, the only survivor of Micheal Myers' original mass killing spree in Haddonfield, Illinois, had been teaching under the assumed alias of Carrie Tate, state police discovered the wreck behind me. Nearby, police found the charred remains of an unidentified man whose decapitated body was discovered beyond recognition and whose severed head was missing. The police, however, believed the body to be that of Micheal Myers, Strode's older brother, who was incarcerated at the age of 6 in the Smiths Grove, Warren County Sanitarium in Illinois in 1963 after he brutally murdered their elder sister, Judith. Following the death of their parents in 1965, Laurie, then age 4, was adopted. The Glenn County Sheriff's Department has issued an all-points bulletin as Laurie Strode has disappeared. If you see this woman or have knowledge of her whereabouts, please call the number on the screen. Detective Milo Yablans, who is handling the case, says Strode is not suspected of any wrongdoing, but may be suffering a concussion as a result of an accident. That was a year ago today. Where are you, Lori? What happened? Was that really him? So many pieces of the puzzle, so much to try and figure out. Will we ever learn the truth? I couldn't even attempt any of this without the Loomis diaries. Gotta thank Tommy for that one. Hello? 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 Speak up, I can't hear you. Speak now or I'm hanging up. Just then, an inmate has escaped the Smith's Grove Sanitarium. Thomas Doyle, 32, who was incarcerated at the facility after he was found guilty by reason of insanity of the murders of former Haydenfield Sheriff Lee Brackett and bankrupt real estate tycoon Richie Castle 2 years ago, broke out of the asylum around lunchtime after killing Wesley Krug, an orderly. Doyle, who is believed to be armed according to Chief Psychiatrist Dr. Terrence Wynn, is considered dangerous and is believed to be responsible for the theft of 3 bodies and their headstones stolen earlier this afternoon from the Haydenfield Cemetery. Annie Brackett, Linda Vanderkloot, and Bob Sims, the 3 young victims of Micheal Myers' original 1978 massacre. Tommy, what the hell are you doing? I was so close to getting the ACLU to take your case. Hello? Hello? This is a joke, it's boring, and harassment. I have caller ID and I'll call the police if you waste my time again. No trick-or-treating here. Huh? Asshole kids. Maybe it's not kids. Maybe it's... Oh, get a grip. You're jumping at shadows. Ah! Lynn, don't. It's me. Tommy, let me go. Stay away from me. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. You know that. I don't know what to believe anymore. You killed that orderly. Why did you dig up the bodies? What bodies? Annie Brackett, Linda Vanderkloot, and Bob Sims. Jeez, no way. That's it. It's him, Michael. He's not dead. I knew it. Okay, so Micheal Myers dug up the bodies. Why would you kill the orderly? I didn't. Just knocked him out. Dr. Wynn and his culties were going to kill me. They were going to make it look like a suicide. I don't believe any of this. It's true. You got to believe me. Did you get the diary? The diary I told you? Yes, I found Dr. Loomis's diary. It was in Sheriff Brackett's house, just like I told you. November 13th, 1970. I received an unexpected call from a woman named Haiti Bartok. She says she knows things about Micheal Myers. She wants to tell me. Haiti? Come quickly. Seek shelter from the storm, Dr. Loomis. Are you a man of God, Dr. Loomis? I'm a man of science. Unfortunate. Your eyes are closed to what is this outside your rational world. Michael is one of those things. What do you mean? You are blind to the truth. Halloween is the night when curtain between the living and the dead is thinnest. The night when true evil walks the earth. The wearing a mask to ward off evil spirits or to become someone else is a powerful form of magic. And magic can be used for good or evil. Michael was born on November 1st, known in some cultures as the Day of the Dead. I was the midwife who helped deliver the Myers children. All 3 of them. No, Michael was born on Halloween, and there were only 2 Myers children, Judith and Michael. You are wrong. There was another. My God. Tommy? Lynn, run! We gotta get out now! Help! Help! Somebody! The neighbors! There! Help! Gone! They're all gone! You son of a bitch! Help! Somebody! This is real! Help! God damn it, this place is a freaking ghost town! Shit! Stop! Stop! Help! Come back! Fuck! Oh god. Lampkin Lane. I'm headed for the Myers house. Fuck running. I've been running for 23 years. They're all dead now, Michael. You killed them. Your sisters are both dead. Lori?
It's okay, Miss Wallace. She can't see or hear us.
You certain?
Yes, and she's hardly moved or spoken a word since that night.
What happened to her? How did she? Why?
Lori is a classic textbook case of psychotic personality transference. She needed to relive the original night of terror. After she killed Michael in California last year, she took his head as kind of a trophy. But that wasn't enough to make the fantasy real. Over time, she couldn't survive without the idea of Michael, so, in essence, she became him.
Dr. Loomis believed madness ran in the Myers family. I guess he was right. What do you think, Dr. Bloch?
When there is a family bond, and the Myers case seems to prove this without a doubt, the depth of the personality transference can be incurable. The only curse on the Myers family was mental illness. Although we can't prove it because we have no records, Dr. Loomis theorized it went back generations, fueled by alcoholism and probably...
What about evil? Dr. Loomis wrote in his diary, evil never dies, it just finds a way to be reborn.
The late Dr. Loomis was a brilliant psychiatrist, but I think he became a little unbalanced himself in his later years. Obsession is like a cancer. It can spread and it could consume us totally, like it did Tommy Doyle.
I don't think Tommy Doyle was insane. It's just, I don't think either of us could get over what happened all those years ago. But I know one thing, this is going to make one hell of a story. Could I have a moment alone?
Sure, take your time.
But what if Tommy and Dr. Loomis were right? What if it's not just madness, but some evil, some force behind our comprehension which caused that madness?